Hey everyone, welcome to Instrumentation Lectures. In this lecture, we are going to talk about errors in measurement. For that, let's take a quick recap of few words we studied in a previous video. True value. It is the actual value of quantity under measurement. But in reality, we can never know the true value of any quantity. So, we usually accept the value obtained using an exemplar method as the true value of the quantity. Next, measured value. It is the value of quantity as indicated by the measuring instrument. Now, error is given by measured value minus true value. Okay, now let us see the course outline for this lecture. First, we will learn about limiting error. Then we see relative limiting error, followed by guaranteed accuracy error, and lastly some solved examples. Let us now start our lecture. The first term we need to study is limiting error. For any instrument, the manufacturer defines or guarantees a certain accuracy which depends upon the type of material and the effort required to manufacture the instrument. In other words, the manufacturer specifies certain deviations in measured value from the nominal value. The limits of these deviations are known as limiting error. And as I have already said, such type of error is fixed on the instrument, and the magnitude of the limiting error depends on the design, material, the workmanship used for the construction of the instrument. For example, consider a resistor having nominal value of resistance as 200 ohm, that is, true value is equal to 200 ohm. Also, it is specified that the resistor has a limiting error of plus or minus 9 ohm. Therefore, the resistance has a limiting error of plus or minus 9 ohm. Then, the magnitude of resistance will be between, that is, the actual value of or actual magnitude of resistance will be between 200 minus 9 ohm and 200 plus 9 ohm. This means that the manufacturer guarantees that the value of resistance of the resistor will lie between 191 ohm and 209 ohm. Okay. Now we also define relative limiting error. Relative limiting error is defined as the ratio of limiting error to the specified nominal magnitude of the quantity. We will get a better idea of this when we see an example. Now another term we have is guaranteed accuracy error. It is defined as the ratio of limiting error to the full scale deflection of the instrument. Let us now see an example on these topics. A 0 to 150 volt voltmeter has a guaranteed accuracy of 1% of full scale reading. Therefore, it is given that percentage guaranteed accuracy error is equal to plus or minus 1%, and we know that guaranteed accuracy error is equal to limiting error by full scale deflection into 100, and we know that the range of the instrument is 0 to 150 volt. Therefore, the full scale deflection will be 150 volt. So, using this equation, we can write limiting error is equal to percentage GAE into FSD by 100, which is equal to 1% into 150 volt by 100, which is equal to 1.5 volt. So, this is the limiting error. Okay, now the voltage measured by this instrument is 75 volt. Calculate the limiting error in percentage. That is, we are asked to find relative limiting error. Okay, just now we learned that relative limiting error is equal to limiting error by nominal magnitude of quantity. And here we are asked to find percentage, therefore into 100, and here also percentage. and we know that limiting error is equal to 1.5 volt. Therefore 1.5 volt by nominal magnitude of quantity is 75 volt. Therefore 75 volt into 100, which is equal to 2%. So we can say that the voltage being measured is between the limits of 75 plus or minus 2% volt or 75 plus or minus 1.5 volt. This is the actual voltage. An important thing to note is that this voltmeter is guaranteed to have an error of less than or equal to 1% of full scale reading, or in other words, the limiting error is 1% at the full scale deflection of 150 volt. But when the meter reads 75 volts, the relative limiting error is 2%. You can also see that if the meter reads 37.5 volts, then percentage relative limiting error will be 1.5 by 37.5 volt into 100, which will be 4%. So we can infer that percentage relative limiting error will be greater if smaller voltage is measured. This increase in percentage limiting error occurs when measuring small voltages because the magnitude of the limiting error is based upon the full scale reading of the meter and is a fixed quantity, while the actual reading can be of any magnitude from 0 to 150 volt. So in short, we can say that percentage limiting error increases as the voltage being measured decreases. Now let us see one more example to illustrate the concept. A wattmeter having a range of 1000 watt has an error of plus or minus 1% of full scale deflection. Therefore, we are given percentage guaranteed accuracy error is equal to plus or minus 1%. From here we can get the limiting errors. Limiting error is equal to percentage GAE into full scale deflection by 100, which is equal to 1% into full scale deflection is 1000 watt by 100, which is equal to 10 watt. So this is the value of limiting error. Now if the true power is 100 watt, what would be the range of the readings? We already found the limiting error as 10 watt. Therefore, when the true power is 100 watt, the actual readings will be between 100 plus or minus 10 watt. That is between 90 and 110 watt. Also, we can express this limiting error in terms of percentage as percentage limiting error is equal to limiting error by true value into 100, which is equal to 10 watt, and here the true value is 100 watt. Therefore 100 watt into 100, which is equal to plus or minus 10%. Therefore we can also express the actual reading as 100 plus or minus 10% watt. Okay, now the second part of the question. Suppose the error is specified as a percentage of true value, what would be the range of the readings? So what is meant by this is, if this plus or minus 1% is specified as a range of the true value, that is, we are given percentage relative limiting error or simply percentage limiting error as 1%. You can forget these parts. It is simply specified that this plus or minus 1% is expressed as a percentage of true value. That is the second part of the question. So we are asked to find the range of the readings. So here limiting error will be percentage relative limiting error into true value by 100, which is equal to 1% into true value is 100 watt by 100, which is equal to plus or minus 1 volt. So in this case, the actual readings will lie between in the range 100 plus or minus 1 watt or 100 plus or minus 1% watt. Okay, so that's all for this lecture. To summarize, we learned about limiting error, then we saw relative limiting error, and finally guaranteed accuracy error. If you found the lecture useful, please like the video and also support us by subscribing to the channel. Also, if you have any doubts, feel free to ask them in the comments. I will try to answer them with the best of my knowledge, or some other viewer can also help you. In the next video, we will talk about types of errors. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.